Hey guys, today we're going to be unboxing this iMac. Now, this is exactly the way that it came in. So it's a box within a box. Just going to take it out. So right away we see this. So it's good that it's a box within a box because there were some holes on the outer box. So I do want my Mac to be protected. And as you guys know, Apple stores are closed at this point in time. So you guys can only order online. So let's open up this box. Well, the keyboard and everything is in here, so we're going to take a look at that in just a second. So what we're going to do is just take this out. Underneath we have this plastic as well. Alright, so there's our iMac, and now let's look at what you guys get in here. Because right now what you're viewing is everything you guys get inside the box. So this is obviously your power cable. Now it will be doing a setup for your iMac, a review later on as well, and a quick manual so you guys can see how iMacs work if this is your first time. So here's our cable. It's a pretty long cable, nothing fancy about it. Just a regular iMac cable, nothing has changed really from other iMacs. Now inside this box, on the other hand, we're gonna have our keyboard, just exactly what we need, plus trackpad. So I decided to go for the trackpad instead of what I usually go for is the mouse. So I found myself with my other Mac just using the trackpad that I bought instead of the regular mouse. The keyboard is your regular keyboard. I'm going to show you that in a second. So let me just put that on the side. Here's the trackpad. So it all comes inside the same box. So I chose this instead of the mouse. Now in here we should have a cable. Now yes, this is almost exactly the same cable. If you guys have an iPhone or iPad, it's the same charger cable. That's just to hook everything up because you do need to charge your keyboard and trackpad, or if you guys order the mouse with this type of cable. Now inside this thing, we're just gonna have our regular manuals plus stickers as always, and the most important thing, this guy, which we're gonna use to clean the screen from our Mac. This is the best type of cloth that you're gonna get to clean your Mac, so keep that for sure. So here's the keyboard that we get with our iMac. Now this is the new keyboard. The old school keyboard was different shape. It's a little bit bigger. There was this round edge right here, and that's where you would put your batteries with the old keyboard. With this new keyboard, there are no batteries that you guys can change. You guys do have to charge it up, and that's why we get this cable. So we can charge it up just like you charge an iPhone or iPad. It's gonna be right here. Now I've had these type of keyboards before, so I know they last actually quite a long time. So battery life, I wouldn't worry about it too much. They last a long time. Now let's take a look at right here, our touchpad, trackpad. Now this is the new one, so same deal. We just charge it up back here, turn it off on right here on the side. So we do have that. It feels good, feels like quality. I do rather have this than a mouse. And keep in mind that I do graphic design, I edit videos, so this for me actually turned out to be even more useful than the mouse. When I'm doing things that require a lot of precision, I do use my mouse. When you buy an iMac, you guys can choose to buy this plus the mouse, or just this, or just the mouse. It really depends what's your preference. So right now what you see is everything you guys get with your iMac. So what is an iMac? Well, it's not just a monitor, because it's not. It's an all-in-one, okay? So everything's right here. The system, everything's right here. You don't need anything else. That's all you need to work and make it work. So it does save a lot of space. You can compare these to, for example, Windows computers that are called all-in-one. Those are the exact same thing as this. Although with some PCs, the difference is that some of them do have that touch screen and iMacs don't. So here's the back of the iMac. Everything important is going to be on the back. So there we have our power right here. So that's to turn it on. Here we have everything to plug it in. So I'm going to do a close-up on that. So you guys need to know all these guys. And that's just for our power right in there. And above it, we can actually customize our RAM. So we can upgrade the RAM ourselves, and they make it really, really easy for us to do that with iMacs. So here are all the inputs that you guys get on an iMac. So we have Ethernet, USB-C, USB, and then we have an SD card insert and headphones. So you guys can plug in your headphones right there. And here on the side, we can put our power, so we have to power it up. So that's where our cable is gonna go. And up here is an optional, so you guys can press a button that's here, and then this will open up, and you guys can just upgrade your RAM. So that's something that's very, very easy to do on iMacs, and they made it that way, so you guys can do it yourselves. Now, as I mentioned, on the other side, all we have is our power button, and that's all we have on this side. And of course, in the middle, like I already mentioned, that's your power, but that's all the inputs that you guys see on the back from your iMac. Now, iMacs are pretty thin, so we can notice that around it. However, it does have this lump around it. So they're not as thin as they might look, but regardless, they are very, very thin for what they are and what they can do. So again, a side view, you guys can appreciate how thin they are. As I already mentioned, I will be doing a review and a setup video for this brand new iMac, plus a manual you guys can check out in my channel. I do have manuals, I do have reviews from past iMacs on my channel as well, so you guys can check those out. And remember, if you guys want to look up tips and tricks into iMacs, it's pretty much the same thing as a MacBook because they have the same OS, so you guys can even apply those tricks from a MacBook onto an iMac. Anyways, that would be it for this unboxing. Hopefully you guys got a glimpse of what's exactly in the box, how iMacs look like, and that would be it for this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, you guys can write down here in the comments area, and don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you!